Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about ratios. From our discussions in class, I've noticed that we get the concept of ratios quite well, but we're working on changing our ratios into other things. So we see here that we have our friend Batman and his nemesis, the Joker. We're going to kind of keep them up in the corner here. What we're going to do with Batman and the Joker today is we're going to find out what is the ratio of Batmans to Jokers. To do this, we're going to count how many Batman we have. So I can circle them for this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Batmen. So we write down 4. And the way we compare a ratio is using a colon. And we would typically say 4, 2, and then we'd have to figure out what the other value is. So now it's going to be Batman to Jokers. So we have 1 Joker, 2 Joker. So we're going to write 4 to 2. That's our ratio. So what we know about ratios is that a ratio can be converted into a fraction and then into a percentage. But we also know that ratios are a comparison of two things. You'll see that we have 4 Batmen and 2 Jokers. So we have Batman and Jokers. Those are my two things. When I'm looking at a fraction, is a comparison of one thing. So we're going to look at people who live in Gotham. That would be my one thing. If I wanted a fraction of the Batmans in Gotham, I would then again count how many Batmen I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd write 4. And then I'd count how many people there are in Gotham. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 Batmen. But then we also have 2 Jokers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my fraction is 4 over 6. That's the fraction of Batmans who live in Gotham. If I did the fraction of Jokers that live in Gotham, my fraction would be 2 over 6 because there's 2 Jokers and there's this total of 6 people in this picture. Using my fraction, I can then convert a fraction into a decimal. The way that I do that is I might need the help of a calculator in this situation, but all fractions have this line in them, and that line represents division. So if I was to rewrite this 4/6 fraction, it would be 4 divided by 6. If I was to rewrite the 2/6 fraction, it'd be 2 divided by 6. On my calculator, when I type in 4 divided by 6, I get an answer of 0.6666666, and it's going to keep repeating. So I'm just going to put a dot over that, and we're going to come back to that after. If I type 2 divided by 6 on the calculator, I'm going to get 0.333, and that's also going to repeat to infinity. Knowing that I'm going to be taking this number, this decimal, and changing it into a percentage afterwards, usually my percentages will either have no decimal points or 1 decimal point. In order to change something into a percentage, I have to multiply by 100. I'm okay if you do this using your calculator, or when you multiply anything by 100, you count the number of decimal places in the number you're multiplying by. So 100 has 2 decimal places, and I'm just moving the decimal twice. So in this situation, I get 66.6 repeating as my percentage, but I could also just round that up because 6 is bigger than 5 to 67%. In this situation, with the 0.333 repeating, when I multiply that by 100, I move the decimal twice, and I'm going to get 33% because this 3 is smaller than 5. So in this short amount of time, we've calculated the ratio, and the ratio compares 2 numbers. It compared Batman to Joker. We also did the fraction. The fraction is where we have a part of a whole. So we have the people from Gotham. We have 4 Batmen of 6 who live in Gotham. We also have 2 Jokers of 6 people who live in Gotham, and we can calculate the decimals and the percentages based on the fraction. Thanks for watching.